This is the briefing from Transport Topics for June 13th. I'm Esmeralda Leon. Brian Work of CloneOps.ai discusses where artificial intelligence agents fit into today's supply chain workflows and what they might mean for the future of trucking operations. Catch the latest Road Signs podcast at ttn.ws/episode 167. Now let's dive into the day's top stories. Yesterday, President Donald Trump hosted a signing ceremony at the White House with freight and trucking executives to formally roll back a Biden-era emissions policy that permitted California wide leeway in setting its own transportation emissions rules. Arguing the Golden State had been carrying out an electric vehicle mandate, the president enacted procedural measures to undo waivers granted to California from the Biden-era Environmental Protection Agency. Essentially, Trump blocked California from proceeding with electrification rules specific to commercial trucks and commuter cars, as well as rules that set higher standards for heavy-duty diesel engines. The state has been pushing a zero-emission goal in the marketplace that was criticized by much of the industry. American trucking associations touted Trump's enactment of the procedural resolutions. California Governor Gavin Newsom says he's filing a lawsuit to fight back against the Trump administration. Also this week, Trump approved a massive project allowing a private investment group to construct, maintain, and operate a commercial elevated guideway crossing at the U.S. border with Mexico in Laredo, Texas. The permit, approved by Trump on June 9th, calls for an elevated guideway and bridge over the Rio Grande River, which connects inland terminals near Monterrey, Mexico, in the state of Nuevo León, and near Interstate 35, north of Laredo. The project segregates freight from regular traffic. The investors say this system will drive sustainable economic development, enable urban expansion, and transform bottlenecks into free-flowing corridors of the future. The project, known as Green Corridors, will be funded by private capital. It will not require public funds or tax dollars. The project's goal is to mitigate truck traffic, which now requires long waits at the U.S.-Mexico international border. On Wednesday, Trump said he intended to send letters to trading partners in the next 1 to 2 weeks, setting unilateral tariff rates, ahead of a July 9th deadline to reimpose higher duties on dozens of economies. It's unclear if Trump will follow through with his pledge. The president has often set 2-week deadlines for actions, only for them to come later or not at all. The president on May 16th said he would be setting tariff rates for U.S. trading partners over the next 2 to 3 weeks. That's it for today. Remember, for all the latest trucking and transportation news, go to the experts at ttnews.com.
Spoken Layer.